murder. Kill, kill, kill. Anything I catch slipping in the field. You don't let your burner. Pill, pill, pill. Better chill, cause my niggas really will for the thrill. Came to murder. Kill, kill, kill. Anything I catch slipping in the field. You don't let your burner. Pill, pill, pill. Better chill, cause my niggas really will for the thrill. I'ma go first, yeah. I'ma go berserk.
Pow! Everything we do is fire. We are back. We just had a face-off with Nook Nasty and Jay Ryder. In my opinion, one of the most bizarre face-offs ever. I got to change the wording in the back. Chow time 5. Your boy is slipping. I keep forgetting a lot of things. I forget what I'm supposed to for. Pow! There it is right there. That's what I'm supposed to forget. Big Step of Stacks is in the building.
You ready?
Okay, all right. Stacks, I don't have to ask you how you doing and everything. I just we've been talking for like the past hour and a half. I'm kind of sick of your ass.
Oh, yeah.
Bang. Oh shit. And to liven things up a little bit. To spice things up just a little bit. One of the newly announced members of DWI is in the pow. There he is, right there, wearing the same color t-shirt and the same color hair as me. iRack the Great is in the building.
What's going on?
Lord.
How are you, sir?
Bless you guys. I am so high and I am ready to talk about this event.
Oh,
okay, good.
As long as you're not doing push-ups with your shirt off and shit like that, like the last nigga that was on the show that was high.
Hilarious.
That was the funniest face-off ever.
Yo, so I got blocked from Facebook, bro. Tom would never.
Tom would never.
Bang. So are you in the process of getting it back?
Yeah, but if I don't get it back, then I'll just
Can you make a new one?
Yeah, but I'm gonna wait because, like,
yeah,
you feel me?
Why are you gonna wait?
Because he on his body right now.
Okay, all right. Hey, understood. I just was curious. So I know niggas that make like got 18 accounts.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
and
my brother got 17.
Wow. Okay. Yeah.
Salute to Sun B. Salute to CJA, man. Man, I'm ready to talk about.
All right. Salute CJA, fellow Rainmaker. Does iRack want to be like Truth It? When he grows up. Find out next on the episode of the 5. Yeah, right. His hair longer than mine. I'm trying to be like him. Shit. Shit.
For every level of growth, I get an inch of hair, bro.
Oh, okay.
Oh shit.
Oh, spiritual.
Bang. Okay. Shit. No wonder why I'm damn near bald. Okay. All right. I'm getting dumber and dumber. All right. So listen, let's start from the top. On a scale of 1 to 10, what do you rate Wicked Heavy?
A 9 out of 10.
Really?
Bang.
I was gonna say like 8. 8 out of 10.
Okay. All right.
Maybe 8.75, but it's close.
All right. So when you watch an iBATTLE event that Lex is hosting in New York, you kind of get like a vibe of what it's like there. It's like love. It's like not too hoodish. It's like it's different. So I'll just say that, for lack of a better word, it's different. What's the vibe like in iBATTLE in New England?
Well, that was my first iBATTLE event ever.
Okay.
Because
it was laid back.
Huh?
For the most part, it was laid back.
Yeah, it was definitely laid back and chill. Everybody was showing love to everybody. It wasn't no real problem. It was interesting. Like sometimes, like when niggas was going up to battle, it was like they was facing off, like right before they battle. Like it was fire. Like the energy was great.
Okay, all right.
And I had already been to the space because it was the same space where King of the Five had their had white.
Oh, right. Where once again, salute to Sun B, because Sun B helped out Wise Uzumaki and showed New England love, definitely. New England brotherhood by helping her, or New England peoplehood by helping him out and getting him that venue at the last minute. So salute to him for that. Um, all right. So tell us, what was one of your favorite things of the entire event, Iraq first?
News flash, I'm about to get punched in the face.
Yeah, hilarious.
He said I saw a Twitter post. If he said something about Mike P's girl,
Yeah.
he's punching him in the face. So news flash, I'm about to get punched. CJA
That
does
that here's a
he?
nickel for you. Oh my
Yep.
god, it was nasty.
Yeah, CJA always had like he has those in a lot of his battles, those moments. I still remember when he battled Bacon and he was like, they say I talk about too many
Yeah.
gun bars. So let me tell you a joke. Knock
Mm.
knock. Psych, it's me with a pistol.
Pistol, yeah.
Yes. Like listen, he has CJA creates those moments. And you know what's brilliant about that is that he could share that one little clip of everybody going crazy and it makes people want to see his battle. So that social media presence is big with iBATTLE, and they definitely do have a social media presence, especially on Twitter. Think outside of the Facebook box, people. Facebook is not the end all to be all. All right, what was the worst thing from the event, if you could think about it, Stacks?
Chris versus Aaron.
Chris Casey versus Aaron. Literally the worst thing about
All
that.
right. So there is an event coming up April 2nd where Aaron is on the card.
We never cared before, to be honest, but we definitely don't care now.
Oh shit.
Who's
Do you
he
think
facing?
he has time? Do you think he has time to redeem himself?
Who's he going up against?
Let me I'll put it right on the screen. Just give me 1 second to make it.
But it don't matter. Like
Pow! Takeover Battle League presents next gen. It is Aaron versus Clue de Capo.
He's about to get fucking smoked.
Yeah.
Oh god.
The drunken master's about to whoop his ass.
Oh, shit. Okay. All right. So tell us about the battle with Chris Casey. Was it 3 rounds? Was it 1 round?
It was 3 painful rounds that we had to sit through. I almost busted my ass because they said some wild crazy shit in that battle, and I turned around to walk away, and there was a bag on the floor, and I almost tripped over it, but you know I be stepping, so I you know what I'm saying, I did what I had to do to get through that. But
big step of Stacks.
I had to get the fuck away from there. I was like, this cannot be like Chris Casey was doing the same shit he was doing before he stopped showing up.
Bullshitting.
He choking every round. I think they both choked like every round. Like it was just.
Did they have any Street Shark level bars?
Yo, bro, listen, that would have been a round of the night.
Okay.
That would have been round of the night. Well, round of the battle.
Yeah, round of the battle. Okay. All right. Okay.
Bro said I snuck into your mom's house and ate your twins' fetus.
Yeah. He said something in your mom's womb and ate your twins' fetus. Like it was some weird
mad cringe, bro.
Who said that?
Chris Casey.
Yeah. He's off.
He's off, but maybe I wonder if that's where he's trying to go though, to say some crazy stuff like that possibly gets him to.
He was freestyling. That's the problem. He choked every round.
Okay.
He was freestyling. And what's crazy is he's not. When he first started battling, I was like, damn, if this nigga wrote and took it serious, he would be really, really good. But I don't know what his problem is.
All right.
I'm mad at Black Academics because Black Academics came with him, and I hope he ain't proofread that shit if it was written, because that was bad.
Yeah, oh yeah, OG Black Academics was there. It was nice seeing him, man.
Yeah, how's he doing? Is he coming back soon?
We ain't chop it up like that, but he was like, "Hey, girl," I was like, "What's up? Where you been?" Like, but I fuck with Black Academics. That nigga's nice.
Well, hopefully when 413 returns, he will return with.
I hope so too.
All right. So let's just get right into the battles. Xavier Corleone versus Lockhart.
This nigga said Xavier. Oh my god.
What is it? How do you say it?
Yo,
It says XAVIE. Listen, I don't spell these niggas' names. I just try to read them. What is his name?
I think it's Zavi.
What the
Zavi.
fuck? There's an X there.
I know.
There's no Z. There's no S. What the fuck is Zavi?
Oh God.
This is not
Anyway,
my fault.
so I missed his round. I
Yep.
got there when Lockhart was rapping, so I can't call that battle because I didn't see it. I gotta watch it back on the pay-per-view. But Lockhart was going fucking crazy. Lockhart was going fucking crazy. Like that nigga, I don't know. It was just like every bar, like as I was listening to him, I'm like, this nigga is wilding. But then I asked people after the battle, they were like, we think Zavi might have got it. And I was like, oh shit. Cause to me, Lockhart was going crazy, but so I gotta watch that one back because that's the only thing I missed though. So I was glad that was the only thing I missed, but I was upset that I missed him because he was I remember he was promoting his battle. I forgot on what league heavy. I think it was iBATTLE. And the person didn't show. So I was like, damn. Oh, well, yeah. So I was like, I was interested in seeing him. Oh, see, CJA said I had lock 1-0. So
CJA also said that xylophone doesn't have an X truth. And to that I say,
Fuck you,
bitch. I knew
fucking weirdo spelling of names and shit. And a xylophone. How could I possibly not know of a xylophone? Fuck me. Like, look, come on. All right, let's go to the next battle. Young God Swag versus 6-0.
6-0,
I'm
3-0.
hearing things.
3-0 clear.
Was fucking amazing. I never watched him before that. I had heard of him. I follow him and shit everywhere, but I never had got a chance to tap into his battles. I'm glad I saw him for the first time live. He went crazy. That was a 30.
Yeah, he was on one.
And Swag pissed me off because he's like, where you at, Stacks? To see what? To watch what?
Hey, yo, Swag. Yo, listen, bro. Check on your moms because you said, on my mama, I'm not going to lose. And bitch, you got 30. You go check on your mom, bro.
Oh, my God.
Salute to Chongi in the building, nigga.
CJA, I just hope you know that I was joking, by the way. Please don't take what I said. I just hate people. I hate battle rappers that spell their name all weird. Everybody spell their name weird and then get mad at you when you pronounce it wrong.
I know, right?
Sadie. All right. Jesus. All right.
Yeah, that was a 30 for 6-0. 6-0, man. Listen.
That boy was bugging.
He is already a problem, but woo.
Who you think 6-0 should face next?
Ooh. Well, one thing I gotta say is he gotta slow down. He be rapping too fast like Jay Soldier, and they both got slowed down.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, has he battled B&B?
Nah,
that would be a nice battle. 6-0 versus.
That would be a crazy one.
No
bullshit. That would be crazy.
That would be nice. They both talk that talk.
All right, Iraq, you are. Wait a minute, I gotta find it. Iraq the Great, you are now Young God Swag's advisor. You are the angel that's sitting on his left shoulder. After that performance, what would you advise Young God Swag to do?
Hey, yo, take less time trolling and actually fucking write. Because you've been trolling the shit out of this nigga, bro, for so long, calling other niggas out, and clearly you didn't focus that much on your material. Because your first, it was all right, but it wasn't enough. But then your second and third, you just fell all the way off, bro. All the way off.
All right.
Make it make sense, bro. Make it make sense. Because when you go up here, you don't drop down here and then go back here and then drop here and go up. Just make it make sense, bro.
And what I'll say too is he seems like battle rap is like really his passion. Like he really loves to battle. So it's like if you really love to battle, you need to treat it like your baby. You feel me? And you need to tend to it. All that shit like that.
I'm sorry, we had to come back from the parallel universe. Go ahead.
He's not bad, but I agree with Iraq. I feel like he puts a lot of his time into other shit when he could be investing that time into what he's actually writing and what he's bringing to the table. Because the last time I seen him, I missed his battle. Well, the last time I seen him, I missed the battle, but they said that he wasn't that he wasn't good. Like, you know what I'm saying? He lost clear. He choked and shit versus Lockhart. I think it was Lockhart.
Mm-hmm.
Lock Banner.
But I see
Lock banner. Yep.
Lock Banner. Thank you. And then I see him this time and I'm like, that wasn't impressive. So what are we doing? If you love this shit, then treat it like you love it. Cause that's not what you're doing right now.
So he's young. I don't know if he has a circle or so. This is why I think maybe instead of and I'm not. I don't. I think it's more important to have an advisor than to join a group. Yes, joining a group is important. Important. Yes, joining a group helps, but to have one-on-one time with someone, and you do get that in groups. I'm not saying that you don't. He doesn't have to join a crew. All he has to do is have an advisor to sit him down and talk to him. And then when he goes over his rounds and be like, nah, fam, that ain't it. Or even be like, if you flipped it like this and said this. Now, sometimes you'll have niggas that got too much pride and won't go along with it. And then sometimes they'll be open to hear it. Like you have to at least try. Someone reach out to that man because we teased the hell out of him last time he was on the 5.
Two things I want to say too, and that's what pissed me off because I told him about himself last time he was up here, and he went and brought that bullshit to that battle. There's two things I want to say too. One, I've said this before on the 5. I don't know if people remember, but I'm serious. Every league should have one advisor, at least for their roster. So whatever league they belong to, like if Iraq is TBL Mass should have one advisor so that they have at least somebody that's advising everybody on how to determine your worth. You know what I'm saying? And shit that you need to know because like this is a perfect example. He's very young. He's about 18. He needs somebody to advise him. Now, I don't know if he belongs to a league or anything like that, but it would be cool if whatever league he belonged to had one advisor that's kind of guiding people. Because I said it the last show, I think with Memo, I said battle rap's getting younger.
Mm-hmm.
People that are coming into this have been younger and younger and younger battling. And
Yep.
it's like, if they don't have that team or they don't have somebody behind them that's helping them, you know what I'm saying, then what they're kind of, they're taking it into their own hands. And sometimes that might not be the best because you're new to this, right? You don't have tools and shit like that. It's just like me, like even with certain shit like me being part of TBLCT, I haven't run a league before and shit like that. So sometimes I'll hit Truth. I'm like, what do you think about this? And blah, 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 because Truth has just a little bit more experience in battle rap and shit than me. So I'll hit him up and shit. You can never be afraid to ask for help because it's like, you know what I'm saying? You want to get better. You care about what you put out and footage is forever. So now when that footage drops, that's forever, nigga. And people are going back and be like, who is this nigga? Like, he not even
Yep.
that good. Like, you know what I'm
Right.
saying? It's not fair to you.
Yep.
He
All
need
right.
to he need to
Let's
step
keep.
out his realm and spar
Yeah.
with people outside of what he's comfortable with.
Yep.
Because you can have a yes man in your corner, but like I'm not that nigga that's gonna tell you that shit was hot if it isn't. I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna keep it
Right.
being.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Pressure versus Kappa Gamma. Did Pressure leave Earth like he has been?
Pressure choked in the third.
Oh shit.
But I still have him 2-1. I have
First
him
and second.
the first and second. I do. It was just he left Earth in those rounds. Like
Yep.
he was talking. Kappa, his style's a little weird. He's a little weird. So he's kind of like more of like somebody like a preference thing. Like if you like his style, you'll like his style. He was a little weird. But that third from Kappa, that shit was hard. That
His
Mhm.
third
third was
round,
fire.
yeah, his third was fire.
He's. I mean,
It
I
was
wouldn't say
long. It was long though. I ain't gonna lie.
there was a lot of people whose rounds was a lot longer than their
Yes.
opponents. A
Agreed
lot of
upon.
them.
Yep.
But yeah, nah, I agree. Not so much as him being a preference battler. He's more like he throws in punches, but he's like witty, jokey kind of with it.
Yep.
Yeah.
So it's like, you know what I mean? He's like, I'll knock you the fuck out and then fuck you. Yeah, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
and then he'll say something that's comical at the end of it.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like he tries to cater to everybody throughout his style.
Yep.
Yeah.
But then pressure went up there and pressure does what pressure does.
Yep.
Like there's no denying you can't, you know what I mean? Pressure went up there and he does.
I'm excited to see Pressure versus City Towers on the 9th in April.
City
Where?
is a
Pressure
problem.
versus where?
Yeah,
Where?
USB. USB dropped that flyer. Chilla's hosting. and Pressure and City Towers is a big event.
Do you think?
I got up there too that I'm excited for. Wise Uzumaki versus Eclipse the God. Oh my God, I'm so excited for that battle.
All right, salute to them. Yeah, Pressure's next couple of battles, and you and I, Stacks, we know the other one. That's we're going to see if Pressure's really the God MC. If he's the God MC, we're going to find out. All right, let's keep going. We got Memo versus Timothy.
I'm not gonna lie.
My God.
I didn't watch the battle, but shout out to Timmy for escaping the feds. You feel what I'm saying? To come back to battle.
Before I got there, I heard Tim got served with child support papers. Nah, I don't know what he got, but the cops did come. There was a situation. I don't know much about it. I'm not gonna speak on it, but I heard, he had a little issue with them. But as far as the battle, Tim was good. Memo had no fucking rust on him. Like that nigga came back to battle and said, "I've been sitting for 3 years and it's not. It don't sound like it." Like Memo was rapping. Now Tim's third round, that shit was hard. Like he was talking that real shit. And I was like, oh my God, it's so weird to watch this nigga with a fucking flannel fucking jacket on, fleece jacket with some fucking basketball shorts. He didn't know where he was going that day. But that shit he was spitting was hard. That third round, but I had Memo. I'm gonna give the third round to Tim, but I had Memo 2-1. Memo is just, I don't know. And it was crazy is at the end of the night he gave me a hug. He said, "See you at 413." I said, I don't even want to know what he about to do at 413.
All right.
I walked in on the third, and I watched the third. I gave the third to Timmy, and I'm biased as fuck because Timmy's like my biological son. So Timmy 3-0.
All right.
I can't.
So the thing was there wasn't an incident at iBATTLE where the police showed up.
No, it was like specific for him, I believe. I don't know.
Yo,
shit.
Yeah, they put all right. So we was just standing there. The police came in and was like, "Where's Timothy?" Then all I hear is somebody scream, "Yo, Timmy called the cops," and I thought that was wild funny. And then they brought him outside, and I thought he was done for, and then he came back. His shoes was dirty, so I figured he ran away.
Yeah, he beat that case, did the race.
Bang. Hey, beat the case that fast, huh? Shout out to Sue Surf. All right. Next battle, Ben Superior versus Moke. Did Ben Superior still solidify himself as one of the futures of 2022, the man to have his chance for Champion of the Year?
I love you, Ben. I told you this in the venue, but that was a gentleman's 30.
Oh shit.
A gentleman's? Gentleman.
I got a gentleman's because I think Ben was rapping, but I think Ben needs to do something different because that's all he was doing was rapping. He's another one that might need to slow down a little bit because it's like you're not giving us time to digest what you're saying. And Moke, is that how you pronounce his name? Moke?
Moak.
Is it Moak?
I don't know.
I don't know how to pronounce it. Forgive us. But
now we got to put an imaginary comma in between two letters.
Now that nigga right there, he was going like I said. Oh, nah, he made me want to watch UK battle rap. That man, nah, he was different. I went up to him. I said, "Nah, you're different. Like you." He was just talking to him, and it was just like, I don't know. Like it was just like, to me, he just showed Ben like a little bit of. No, it's Moke, like Moat with a K. Okay, perfect. It's Moke. Yeah,
Even the way CJA just wrote that, I was about to say Mo AK, like A the gun, because battle rapper name. So
all right,
bad performance of the night. I agree. That
really,
was, you would have thought that man knew like he was some type of wizard or something, because that nigga really was predicting what Ben was gonna say in his round. And he said it. So it made what Ben was saying less impactful, bro. Because this dude's rounds, he literally was like, "You're going to say this. Ben's first, he said it. You're going to say this, second, he said it. And then Ben pissed me off because old boy grabbed this shit out his cheek, bro.
Yo,
like,
yeah.
Awesome,
like, cheek,
like really yanked this shit, bro.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did.
Well, salute to Ben for staying professional. Like I get it. Some people
Facts, because
don't
I would have hit him.
tolerate. Yeah, some people don't tolerate disrespect, but at the same time, it's a business. You don't want to get banned from any league, and then oh, because he swung at him, and then people are downplay. Oh, he just touched his cheek, and then
Nah,
he
yo,
swung
he
on him.
Nah,
like
he
he
grabbed his cheek.
grabbed it and
He
pulled him a
like
little bit. I seen Ben's
what?
like head jerk. I'm not gonna lie.
What's crazy is to me this Ben needed this because I think out here he's a top dog right now. You know what I'm saying? I think
Yep.
this shit humbled him. Like I
Mm.
feel like a battle like this should humble you and let you know, like, yeah, nigga, you the top dog out here, but that ain't everywhere. And there's other people that you're gonna have to fight in the ring that might best you. And he bested him all three of those rounds. But it's definitely a learning experience. I'm interested to see who Ben has next because I think Ben is a sponge. Like he's gonna take what everybody said to him that night and
Hmm.
learn from that battle. So I'm definitely looking forward to seeing his next battle though.
So
Yo,
go ahead.
I feel like the angle, like yo, Ben, like yo, this is the thing. Yeah, you might be right with the gentleman's because I did watch it back. Ben was like,
He was rapping.
it just wasn't being perceived well, and
Yeah,
I think it's because this dude had like a crazy accent, so everybody was like,
we were in awe. We were in
you feel
awe.
what I'm saying? It was like,
Mhm.
New. It was fresh.
because he was rhyming shit that don't rhyme in America, bro. Like it
Mm.
don't
Mhm.
rhyme out here, but he
Yeah.
made it sound fire from wherever he's from.
Yeah.
It was tough.
Um,
But Ben was talking, he just yeah, his next one, he's gonna have to turn up, bark a little more, and punch. Like
um,
Yeah.
Ben's gotta have to
He has
punch
to
his
just
next
switch up a
battle.
little bit, just add a little bit of something else now. Like you know what I'm saying? We've seen and he has to slow down. He has to
Slow
slow down.
down, punch, and
Him,
stop dragging
Soldier,
schemes.
and Sixo. Y'all gotta slow down. And Sixo, I love that because because we were telling Ant when Sixo was rapping, we were like, yo, tell him to slow down. His third, he definitely slowed his pace down. And that when he had that, what he said, you'll you'll be living in your dream house or you'll be dead. What I
He'll
forgot
be
what that
dead living in his dream
he'll
house.
be dead
mm.
living in his dream house. I was like, what the fuck? Like, yeah, he has some shit, but yeah, Ben, you gotta slow down a little bit and give us a chance to even react to you or you know what I'm saying, like just, be able to digest what you're saying because it's like you're rapping, but if we
It's
can't
not going
appreciate
nowhere.
yeah.
so
He wasn't going nowhere.
my advice to Ben, and I wasn't there, so I can only speak from a place of it being entertainment. If he's doing all of that stuff, predicting your bars, and people are telling you to slow down, make sure when you are rapping, you are performing the shit out of those bars, not just rapping and moving your hands like this up and down, actually performing it, because when people catch that energy, it helps combat the distraction from the other nigga basically telling you what you're gonna say, like he wrote for you.
Nah, JDY, there was more to the it was more to the bar. I can't remember the whole bar, but if you heard the whole thing, it was fire.
All right. Yeah. So another thing, Ben, is I think every battle rapper on earth, none excluded, needs that one good ass kicking
Mm-hmm.
to give them that sense of urgency when they're writing where I can possibly die. And it's not to be scared of a nigga you're battling. It's to have a healthy respect for the fact that it's your op's job to walk in there and embarrass you in front of the world. So as long as you have that mindset when you're writing, a healthy respect, not fear, a healthy respect, you will be a better battle rapper because of it. All right, let's go to and let's talk about another fast rapper versus someone more experienced. Excel versus J Soldier.
Jay Soldier won that battle clear.
Oh shit. Stacks.
Jay Soldier
So
clear.
Is this the DWI in you
it is.
speaking?
It
Oh, it
is.
is.
Nah, he
Okay.
won the battle.
Okay. I
So
wasn't there. I don't know.
for me, off of first watch, I had Excel.
Hmm.
I think Excel to me, I think it's more because I didn't expect him to come. come there and be so good, because a lot of time when you see Excel, no, I'm gonna give you a reason. A
Okay.
lot of time you see Excel versus local people,
Mhm.
not that great. He's not that great in my personal opinion.
Against CJA, he was pretty good. Against Dre Lights, he wasn't the best
And
Excel, but for
CJA, I don't consider CJA really local like that. I feel like
okay, okay,
he's
fair enough. Yep.
making a name now. Like he's established. But again, like you just brought up, Excel versus what you call it? What did you just say? Oh my god, my fault. I'm losing my train of thought.
Dre
I'm
Lights.
two things.
XL
The
versus
Dre
Dre
Lights.
Lights.
You said
He
Excel's
was
not.
not. He beat him,
Yeah.
but he wasn't that great.
Okay.
I had Excel winning off of first watch. Now I will go watch it back, but one of the things that's hard for me to do is digest Soldier sometimes. He raps too fast and his accent is so thick that
Mhm.
it's like almost like it's his all his words sound like he's running them together. So at the end of the night, I told him, I was like, listen, like you gotta pace yourself a little bit, because a lot of this shit I can't even understand what you're saying sometimes. So I'm gonna go back and watch that, but um off of my first watch, like being there in the building, I had Excel.
That's exactly what CJA said. He said he's going to have to watch it back as well. But from watching it live, he had Excel. But for the simple fact that we are talking about J Soldier competing with an
Oh,
Excel this soon and J Soldier's only been rapping what, 2 years?
I think YO,
Three.
YO got Excel coming up too.
I know YO got some problems coming up. I don't know about Excel, but I know he got problems coming.
Yeah.
All right. The main event.
Soldier's one of my favorites too, and I always say that he's one of my favorites. But I told him, like, bro, sometimes I
So,
cannot
yo,
understand what
Jay Soldier battling, you gotta listen though. He's like one of them rappers. It's like I'm not comparing him to him, but like when you listen to Easy the Block Captain, you gotta listen because he be talking. So something you think he's saying means something completely different, but you gotta hear the whole scheme out. When Jay
but
Soldier
his
rap,
block captain paces himself well, so it's easier for us to feel it. Like with Soldier, he raps so fast, we don't always get that feeling because he's not allowing us to.
Yes. So
but when you watch the battle, just drop it like -0.5 and watch it like that. Feel me?
No,
See
but
if it
no, but
works.
I've always said that about Jay Soldier too. One of the reasons why AP was a good fight for him, a bad matchup for him, is because AP flows and then he stops and he gets his reaction, then he goes. Jay Soldier will be halfway into his next bar while people are still trying to react and catch what he's saying at the same time. So it all gets mushed up into just because he
Yes.
doesn't pace himself right.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't pace himself good yet. He's going to get there. And when he gets there, it's going to be lights out. But he's still, even as TBL champion, even as one of the best in New England right now, he still has to work on that being a part of the room. There's certain battle rappers who have their stuff memorized and just want to get it out and ignore everything happening around them. And then there's others that feed off the energy and know when to stop, when to look at the camera, look directly in the camera when they're saying their bars.
Yep.
When Jay Soldier masters that, it's over.
That's what Oak was doing.
Okay.
That's what he was doing. He was.
Yeah, it's just little tweaks that some people sometimes have to make. Iraq, when you were battling prime time, you were doing that. You were looking in the camera, you were stopping, you knew when to stop, you knew when to go, you knew when to look him in his eye, you knew when the bar wasn't personally directed at him, look to the crowd because you knew the punch was going to be something for them. You knew who it was for, and you gave it out to whoever was ready to accept it or whoever you wanted to accept it. That is what is important for the battle rappers. Absolutely. Rum Nitty is one of the best at not only punches, but playing to knowing who to give what he's saying to. If it's a personal, he knows to look your person in the eye. If it's whatever, he knows how to do that. Another person who is great at doing that and became great at doing, who was great at doing that before, I feel like he mastered that before the bars met up with him. And that's the man in the next battle. CJA versus Mike P. I
Please,
think
hey,
CJA was
before we
always a great performer.
we need the applause. Like you need to hit that applause button,
Okay. All right.
please.
For CJA. All right. CJA versus Mike P. CJA, he wears a little goat chain, or he used to wear a little goat chain
He
before he
should
lost it, pawned it, or whatever. Is CJA one of the goats?
in New England.
Yes.
Absolutely. And he's making his
Bang.
way up there. Period.
Okay, so was his performance, if he was just as popular as Mike P, was his performance on par with it?
Of course. Everything.
Okay.
That battle,
Bang.
I cannot even describe watching that battle. It's almost like you didn't even want to react because you didn't want to miss anything from that battle because both of them they were just going crazy. Like they were just like, I mean, it was amazing. Like that nickel bar, that like yo, CJA man.
Mm-hmm.
CJA is fucking phenomenal.
Like to
Bang.
sum it up. To sum it up. That battle has so much replay value. Like that battle was, and salute to Mike because Mike came there and he was, and when we first
And he
spoke,
took it serious.
he was like, I'm not playing with him. You see what just happened to me. I'm not about to let him play with me. Like I'm not
Mm-hmm.
gonna play with him. And he was talking to people outside, and he was like, I took this battle seriously because CJ is the first person I've ever battled to say that they were inspired by me, and
Mm-hmm.
I didn't want to come here and give him a weak showing. He took that battle serious, and he should have, because if he didn't take it serious, CJ would have mopped the fucking floor with him. That battle was just amazing, man. Please watch that. Please run those numbers up when that shit really officially drops. That
Yeah,
is like
because
that.
y'all could watch CJA beat Mike P.
All
2-1.
right.
Mm.
So
Bang.
hold that thought just one second. I just want to say really quickly, there is a difference between getting invited and battling on iBattle and really having a relationship with that iBattle brand. Mike P is one of those
Yeah.
people that have that relationship. XL is another one that
Mhm.
has a relationship with Lex Luthor literally.
Mhm.
And you can tell because they don't have to come on 100 when they battle for a local league, but they do out of respect for the iBattle family. So as soon as they see that name, they know it's family, and then they know to show up, show up. So salute to Mike P for doing that, but that makes me salute CJA even more for not only competing, making it a debatable. So Iraq, you had it 2-1 stacks. How did you have it?
This is like so hard. Like I know I got Mike P in the second.
Okay.
Second round. I
Yep.
know 100% fact that second round for Mike P was,
Was that the round of the battle?
yes, and thank you. Mike P had the best mole bar that I've heard against CJA.
What was the mole bar?
He was like, what did he?
Iraq, do you remember the mole bar?
I misquote him. I don't want to say it
Okay.
wrong.
Not word for word.
Yeah, I don't want to misquote it. I don't want to misquote.
Okay.
I want to have it word for word.
So Mike stumbled in the second?
Well, I think I don't know if I want to consider that a stumble.
Nah, he did stumble in the second, but it wasn't like
I think he
he
was.
like stumbled. Like it wasn't
Yeah.
like a choke stumble. It wasn't a bad
Right.
stumble.
It wasn't like because he forgot what his bars. Like
Mm-hmm.
it was more of
Yeah,
like,
he got tripped up.
yeah, tripped
Okay.
up over his own words. So I wouldn't consider. I gave him that second. I gave
Okay.
him.
I
CJ
gave him the second too, but it
Okay.
was
or
1-1
maybe
going
Mike
into the
over
third.
the time. I don't know, but CJA's second felt short. I might have to go CJA 2-1. If I'm
Versus
going off
third.
of like memorable things that happened in the battle, if I'm going off bars, I could really like. I might have to go with CJA 2-1, but I'm
Mhm.
definitely gonna rewatch that battle because I think it could go. I think it could go either way.
So it might come down to the third then, because I see everybody saying the second one for Mike P and the
Third.
first was CJA. So the third, it's who comes down to the third.
Yeah, the first
Yeah.
I gave CJA the first. I gave Mike P the second, and I edged CJA in the third.
What was the round he had the nickel bar? The first, right? Was that the
It
first?
was I think it was a second.
That was the second.
But his second was short, right?
It was two. Yeah, I mean, but I don't know if it was. I think he might have stuck to time limits, and maybe Mike might have went over.
Mm-hmm.
So I can't really say if it was short or not. So what round was it that he had
The Mike P girl, like talk about his girl news, breaking
That
news.
was that breaking news was the second. So the here's a nickel for you was the first.
Okay.
Yeah.
All
Damn.
right. So now is the toughest question I've asked all night. Um, besides, I can think of maybe two people in New England, two or three, that CJA could and should battle. Pressure, Just DJ, and Sawyer if Sawyer decided to come back outside. Outside of that, there's nothing really left for him here. And
Yeah.
those aren't really necessarily something that I would say is left for him here in New England.
Do
I
any
mean,
battles
I
would
mean, I
matter.
mean, I mean, Vic Wallace, but I mean, we got J2.
Mm.
Mhm.
Mm.
Okay. I stand corrected.
But I'm gonna be honest with you.
Yep.
If he just battled, he just went bigger and bigger. Like as far as
Yeah.
like hits, I wouldn't
Yep.
even be mad if he didn't. If he wasn't as active out here because it's just different.
He's in a weird position to me. He's in like a
Yeah.
Mayweather position where they're like, oh, but you got to face Miguel Cotto. You got to face, these dudes that everybody thinks could possibly beat him, but he has no reason to prove himself to. Like, how much more does CJA have to prove
He's
himself
solidified.
against local people before they say, okay, he's ready to take off? He's ready to take off now. So if you were Son B and you just had him battle Mike P, and now you have CJA sitting here like, all right, that was cool. What next?
Rum Nitty.
Mm. Mm.
I really think that would be a preference battle.
Yeah, I don't.
Because I think if you were enjoying punches, they're gonna say Rum Nitty beat him. I think CJA is going to punch as well, but then I think he's going to bring humor in it and make it different, and his performance is going to be different. That would be crazy to me, though. Do you Stacks? I see a little bit of doubt in you're giving it. I'm giving him doubt and energy.
I'm not doubting him.
Are you scared for CJA?
No.
Do you think he's gonna get smoked by Rum Nitty? Do you think CJA is trash?
You're dragging it now. Nah, I didn't.
Oh shit!
That's who I was going to say.
What?
Real Sick. That's exactly who I was about to say. But
Do you think?
Real Sick and Mike P are similar?
Do you think Real Sick beat Mike P?
I can't remember, to be honest. I watched.
It's hard to remember, but for some reason, I feel like I had Mike P. I could be wrong.
So
my memory's not the best.
To my man CJA, we're not going back. He just beat Mike P. Mike P.
Real
beat
Sick is still a nice little name for him.
It is, but ready?
Nice.
Ready? Here's
you know who would be fire if he battled too? Pat Stay. That would be a nice battle too.
I think Pat Stay would expose some things in CJA. I think that's an ass whipping CJA needs.
I think Pat Stay would be a nice little matchup.
It would be a great matchup, but I think
let me plead my case, please.
Okay, ready? Go ahead. Sorry, go ahead.
This is why he should battle Rum Nitty. CJA punches, right?
Yeah.
CJA can captivate a room. So does Rum Nitty.
Yep.
CJA can scheme. So can Rum Nitty. What's the difference between CJA, what he's doing, and what Rum Nitty's doing? Rum Nitty's doing it on a greater scale. So how else you gonna test your pen if you're not gonna battle somebody who has an elite pen?
Rum Nitty's a more potent puncher.
What about a JC?
Yeah, I can.
No. No. Keep CJA away from a JC.
Why?
Jace. So I think styles make fights, and JC handles punchers well because of the way he weaves in his writing. It's hard to explain, but against punchers, JC usually does good. I think that CJA should face Jables.
Mm,
And if he beats Jables, then there's nothing else.
yeah.
How about CJA versus Jada Nightwing?
Mm. But
Mm.
what we're gonna get from Jaden Nightwing? Because he we don't know what we're gonna get from him. Like if
Oh,
he
cut that out. Cut that out. I disagree with that. I disagree with that wholeheartedly. I feel like Rum Nitty is a better puncher and more impactful puncher, but CJA definitely has the tools to compete with him. Let's not get it twisted. The
so what
reason
about
why,
Av?
what?
What about an Av if we're talking punchers?
I think he would do good against an Av too. This is the thing. When you're on CJA's level, it's not about could he compete. It's
Yeah.
about the style. So, for example, like a boxer who's more technical could beat a Mike Tyson who's stronger and can punch. But if you're more technical and more defensive, you might have a chance to beat a Tyson. CJA, he's comedy. He's punches comedy. He's a mixture of all of them. I think Pat Stay does it on a more creative level because Pat Stay doesn't really try to punch. He tries to talk to you and like cap on you while you're rapping. And I think that would be a stronger challenge for CJA's style against Rum Nitty and against a Av who just punch. CJA can come in and out of that and be different enough to compete. I think he can. I think he's ready for anybody. Really though.
I want to see CJA versus Rum Nitty.
That's
Bang.
I like a real sick too. I think that will be it. I think that will be a nice.
I
And I
agree.
feel like he has a high percentage of beating him, and that will be a nice win on his resume too. But
You
it's like
think?
a name and a win. Yeah, I think he can beat real sick.
You think he could beat Real Sick?
Now, do you think he could beat Rum Nitty?
I don't know about
Yes.
that. I don't know.
So if you think he could beat Real Sick, you just want him to beat up Real Sick real quick for your pleasure?
I never said I think he could
I
beat Real
mean,
Sick.
No,
yeah, I just want that because I think it's a win-win because it's a nice name, and he has a high percentage rate of winning. So I think it will be a win-win for him if he does that battle and then go to somebody. I would like to see him versus Rum Nitty too, but I think there's a couple people he might want to see before he gets to that.
like who, Geechee? Because you got to go through Geechee to get the rum.
Nah.
Hey, yo, listen, I'm campaigning for it. CJA versus Rum Nitty. Gotta happen.
CJA, I believe, is at that level where if he's on 100% motivated and 100% prepared, can compete with anybody. I think he's on a level now where stylistically he's at a disadvantage against some battlers. Exactly. So when he battled Kang, you know why Kang beat him? Because Kang wasn't really punching. Kang did to CJA kind of what Daylight did to Tay Rock. It wasn't necessarily punches, it was just rapping with a style that just Tay Rock, who is a puncher, really couldn't do nothing with. It's like he's at that level now where a person's style is just a formula for other people's styles. If you put three people who rap like King against a CJA would have a problem with all three of those battlers, local or not, just because it's the style of those battlers. It's just styles make fights. That's another thing too. People talk about I'm the best, I'll beat anyone. You better not take a battle with everybody. Everybody is not a good battle, even if you are better than them, because style-wise, it can make you look like trash.
Make it make sense.
Absolutely. This game of battle rap is so much like chess, and a lot of niggas is taking it like it's boxing. I'm the toughest motherfucker in the world. I can beat anybody. No, it's chess. It is.
And that's why these dudes is out here getting knocked out in a ring. My nigga
Hmm.
like Jake Paul.
Bang. Yeah, like I really think when someone hits you up for a battle and they say, I want you to battle this nigga, you picture in your mind how you think it's going to go and what you have to do to win. And if you can't think of a way for you to win, even steal the win by hook or by crook, don't take the battle. And I don't care if it's against a new nigga. There's niggas out there who've been rapping for years that D White will smoke.
There's niggas out here that's scared to take new niggas because they know that these new niggas is finding ways to win battles regardless of who you are and what your status is. These niggas out here, I'm telling you, man.
D White is a problem for Memo stylistically because Memo will joke, Memo will break D White down. D White will be aggressive, and he will also have punches, and he will also build. He will also have setups and stuff like that to work and try to name flip. He will be a problem for him. So if it's an opportunity, even if you can't win, why not fight? Because it's not about winning a fight or losing. It's about being entertaining and drawing, being a draw to make money. At the end of the day, the goal is to be entertaining and make money, not win and lose. Nobody gives a fuck if a battler loses. Tay Rock got smoked, completely destroyed by Daylight. Tay Rock just lost to Danny Myers. Guess who will be a main event before Daylight and before Danny Myers? Tay Rock, because it's entertainment at the end of the day. No one gives a fuck about wins and losses in battle rap. I don't know why niggas are so hung up on that. They're hungry. They're up on getting bodied, and they should be concerned about their stock. But when winning is so like based on who you like more, it's so subjective that winning is not the end all to be all to a battle. You can have a classic and your stock won't get hit.
That's why I never understood. I feel like a lot of people, like especially out here in New England, like they take bigger names prematurely. Like there's a lot of niggas in it locally, like how we were just talking about CJA. Well, CJA and Rum Nitty, CJA, but we were so interested in CJA versus J2. Like you get what I'm saying?
Oh,
Like
right.
I feel like kill these niggas in your region first. Show these niggas why you're the best in your region. So that when you're prepared and you battle all these different niggas in your region and you get that experience with the different people around you, so that when you're battling, when you're going up the ladder, you know what I'm saying, it's easier for you to climb because you already have experience of certain shit. In my opinion.
Which, being the Pisces that I am, I do not forget. Iraq, I'd like to have a conversation with you. Stacks is out of the conversation because Stacks was one of the people who made fun of me when I made a certain little Facebook post the day before yesterday. And I'll tell you what the post was.
Oh God.
I said that Vic Wallace versus King Fame would be a dope battle. Everybody said Vic Wallace would smoke him. That's not the point. When a battler, when someone from another league who's not familiar with either of them wants to sit down and watch a Vic Wallace battle, they want to see his product, what he brings to the table, what his brand is, and his brand is disrespect. And if he is in a battle where there's nothing but disrespect flying both ways,
no,
that promotes his brand more.
Be a lopsided battle. Like I said, this was my point that I made. If King Fame could write as good as Vic, in my opinion, this is my opinion. If King Fame could write as good as Vic and give him a competition with his own style, then I'll be like, that battle should happen. But in my opinion, King Fame is nowhere near Vic, and that will turn into a lopsided battle where Vic will smoke him. And I agree with the styles. You feel me? I agree with the both of their brands. I get it. But it still has a lot to do with the fact that Vic is a better battler. You feel me? And I feel like that battle will end up being lopsided because he's gonna beat him. Like he's gonna beat King Fame. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, for me, I get what you're saying, but I feel like
both of y'all saying
it would apply better if King Fame was more on a level that Vic is on. Like if he was more like, if it was more of an even playing field. To me, it's lopsided.
What was that battle that I shared with King Fame against the dude from New York who is who? Brasi.
Brazi
Brasi beat King Fame in that battle. But nobody walked away from that battle saying, "Oh my God, he just 30'd King Fame." No, they said the disrespect in that battle, like gave me chills. The disrespect in that battle, I was like, "Ooh," I was cringing with some of the things when King Fame said he would piss on his what when Brasi said he'd piss on King Fame of the grave, and then King Fame was saying the shit that he would do to his daughter. It was like crazy. Like that's what they were talking about. They weren't really caring about who won and who lost.
I understand what both of y'all saying, and I get both y'all spectrums of it, but it would be a writing wise, it would be a lopsided battle. Will it not
Okay.
be entertaining? It would be entertaining. So I mean, I get both sides. Like Vic would dog walk King Fame. Like if we breaking it down for bar, like for what they do, it'll be a dog walk. I get that, but
LSG stupid.
what it'll be entertaining. But it's like,
It's pointless. It is pointless.
yeah,
If King
No, it's
Fame,
not
it's
pointless.
not
King Fame,
pointless.
You're
It's
missing
not
the
pointless.
point. Whenever you say it's pointless, you're missing
no,
the
we
point.
understand your point. We understand your point, but it is pointless because, like I said, if King Fame was on a level that Vic was on, like y'all could both be disrespectful. Me and Iraq could both be funny, but if Iraq could be great, could be better at stand up comedy than me. Like we can both do the same thing. We could both do stand up, but Iraq might just be better than me at writing jokes. We can both be in the same lane,
There's
but that
levels.
doesn't
There's
First, first,
levels.
first, first. Wait, hold up. Before anything else gets said, let me just say, give Stacks her flowers for using analogies outside of battle rap to get her fucking point across. Was okay. The wisdom.
you're so stupid.
Okay.
But it's true. Like, you know what I'm saying? They could both be disrespectful. Like, bro, like we just seen it with QB and 40. QB was more disrespectful than 40, but 40 did it in a way where we was like, ooh, that
There's
shit.
levels. There's levels to the disrespect.
Yes.
Like
Yes,
you
Yes.
can get
I
intricate with disrespect. Like you could be like, "I'll see your mother in the street and I'll shoot her in the face," or you can have a setup with it and say the same thing, and it's just there's levels to the writing. Like
Yes.
I can go in a
there,
battle and be like, "I hate you. Your girl's a whore. Your mother's this. Your father's that. When I see you over here, I'm a." But it's direct, but like it's not really direct because it's more general bars.
so
Like
so here's the
you can get
difference.
more people.
Here's the difference between QB and 40 bars and King Fame. I can
Or
tell
because they
it's
had
getting
real
real.
beef.
King, no. The first two rounds of that QB versus 40, 40 wasn't really that disrespectful. She just showed she could rap. She showed there were levels of rapping. And the third round is when she decided to go really and went disrespectful beyond anything QB went disrespectful with. So I believe in Vic versus King Fame. Vic's not just going to have generic gun bars. I think out the gate, Vic's going to be disrespectful. And I think out the gate, King Fame's going to be disrespectful. I think the build up to that battle with all the shit that's going on. And if you are Vic's manager and you know there's really no chance of him losing, and the only thing you got to worry about is if it's an entertaining battle by what you're selling, the disrespect, I'm telling you,
You know,
y'all are missing the
possibility of,
buck with this.
there's a possibility of it not being entertaining because King Fame is not that great.
There's a possibility of every battle being not being entertaining. And King Fame, does he have a history of choking? I don't think so.
I mean, but I feel like if Vic forgot his third, he still take the battle 2-1. If
You
he didn't have a third, he still might win the third. Like Vic could come with no third, right? Have 7 bars and still win the third.
You know
so
what?
I see what the impasse is. Maybe I'm not giving Vic enough credit, and
Yes,
maybe you guys aren't giving King Fame enough credit because I definitely feel like Vic is the man.
and I
I
feel like
definitely
you've made the point when you just said 40 bars. Her first couple rounds, she was rapping. She was showing who raps, and then the third round, she got disrespectful. Vic's gonna bring all of that. So if it's gonna come down to what separates them and what makes somebody better than the other or best the other in the battle, it's gonna come down to who raps better, and Vic raps better than him. So
I already beat King Fame. DWI up 1-0 right now, so we good.
Okay, Iraq. Do you feel that Vic is a better battle rapper? He's a better rapper. I don't argue that. Do you feel like he's a better battle rapper than King
Hell
Fame?
yeah.
Yes.
You think he performs better?
Yeah.
Yes.
The only thing that King Fame will do more than Vic is be like right here.
He'll be
That's
more.
it. That's it. It's more theatrical, but I mean, like, the loudest nigga in the room always the one that loses first.
That's what I want. I rock and roll all day long.
Yeah, I mean, the theatrics is cool, but I mean, then you still got to rap with the nigga. And if you can't rap with the nigga, it don't matter. For perfect example right here, Vic versus him would be like 6-0 versus Young Swag God. Perfect example. He'll rap his fucking heart out.
Okay.
Salute the Swag for watching, but you pissed me off, man.
I told you before the battle you was gonna lose, during the battle you was gonna lose, and then after the battle I told you was gonna fall that you lost, and I was right.
Who you guys talking to?
Ben the Third.
Ben the Third. Oh Jesus, fucking Iraq.
It's so stupid.
All right. Is there anything else before I let y'all go?
Man, salute.
I was gonna say something about my op, but he ain't not important right now.
No, we can. If you want to talk about your op, we can talk about your op. Tell us about your op.
Nah.
Has it been announced yet?
YO?
Yeah.
YO.
Has it been announced? So you're battling YO the God?
I'm battling Baby John the Don.
Okay, so a lot of people down south, and by down south New England, I mean New England South, which you know what I mean, Rhode Island. They feel like you're going to get smoked by YO. How do you feel?
Nah. The only people who had me getting 30'd by YO was Lock Banner.
Really?
But he battles
Iraq winning.
A lot of people have me winning this battle.
Yeah.
Shit. Okay.
I don't sleep. I hope everybody got me losing because it's just gonna prove my point. You feel me?
Right.
He said, "Baby John." Hey, yo, bro, I'm dead. Listen, and this is crazy, right? Because I was like, yo, I'm about to just tell this nigga he sound like John. I'm not even gonna use that angle. It's not even an angle like, bro, you stole John style, and I'm fucking mad at you, my nigga. Because now I gotta act like I'm writing for John because y'all sound the fuck alike.
I like
rap alike.
Though I definitely like YO. I think he could rap, but I think
but answer this question. Answer this question. Does he sound like John the Don or not?
Yeah, he does a little bit. Yeah.
Okay, that answered my question. That was all I wanted to know.
Yeah, he does a little bit. And I think Iraq just does a little bit more when he battles. So I think that's why if I had to give a prediction now, I'll predict Iraq to win. But I think that's gonna be a great fucking battle to watch. Like I'm very excited for people.
In the building, the one, the only Mike P.
Mike.
Why is my applause button not working? Okay, there it goes. Okay, I don't know what happened. Maybe he fucked up the whole algorithm. Mike P coming in the building messed up the whole algorithm.
All right.
You should send Mike P a link to see if he wants to come on and talk about that CJA battle.
Let's see. All right.
So you really enjoyed the whole environment and everything. What do you think people who have never been to an iBATTLE event, when they finally go to one, what do you think they'll say leaving?
Yo, if you've never been to an iBATTLE event, honestly, you can't say you experienced battle rap without going to one. People go to URL, people go, you know what I'm saying? But when you go to iBATTLE, it's like Lex don't book bullshit battles.
Mm-hmm.
Like they really tune in on battles that they feel are worth it. I mean, they try to give people a shot, like Chris Casey coming back, and that shit blew up in their face. But other than that, like even the battle, it was 7 for 8. We don't count that as an iBattle battle anyway. I don't.
What do you feel, Iraq, I battle with Sun B has to do to become more accepted as a New England battle league? Because it kind of feels like, so for example, right?
You said the question one more time? I missed it.
What?
What did you just ask? I missed it.
Okay. To me, it feels like there's like right now, there's TBL, there's NBA, there's King of the Five, and there's USB right now. Active New England leagues. iBattle in New England has thrown just as much events, if not more, than them as well.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think they have to do to be more associated as a New England league and not a Lex Luthor New York league?
I think they're stamped like that. I think it's less about that. I think it's less about that because I think if they keep doing what they're doing as far as like this card was my 1st impression of iBattle period. And it was amazing. Like I literally walked away and I was like, damn, I had a good fucking time. Like that was a great, like I feel like if they keep doing that, it's gonna set them apart. It's hard when you have, TBL, doing some crazy
But see, here's the thing that you're not taking into consideration. He's studio series, so they're finding talent for iBattle, if I'm not mistaken.
That's what, yeah.
They're finding talent for iBattle, so it's like it's not like you're not. They wasn't gonna book. Like they might. Don't get me wrong, but he's searching for like talent to go to iBattle. TBL is gonna focus more on, yo, we got this person in New England and this person in New England, and this is what New England wants to see. And we got these two people, so let's build a card of battles that'll be fire for the New England region.
Okay.
Instead of just being a talent, like it's more like that's how. Maybe I'm wrong, but the way it appears to me is like it's more of a talent scout thing. Like we're trying to get you to be able to go to iBattle.
Okay, so here's my pushback on, not necessarily pushback, because I think what iBattle is doing from top to bottom is brilliant. It does really nothing for the New England battlers stock at all, which I don't think it needs to an extent. So let me explain. LSG, he's like considered iBattle now, right? But I don't know how many battles he's really had on iBattle because they never drop on YouTube. Like he doesn't. I don't think.
Yes,
Wait. So what I'm saying is, I think that Sun B should encourage the battlers. If it is on YouTube, me not knowing is a thing. So, and I bet you a lot of people aren't aware of it because even Vic asks LSG, like, who do you battle? Who do you battle here? You don't battle anyone here. And that even kind of speaks to the fact that, and I could be completely wrong. Maybe I'm just not hip like I should be. But I don't like, it seems like after the event, there's not enough promotion from the battlers who was on the event to promote the pay-per-view.
Promoting, but other than I don't see too many people promoting there.
It's in the day and age where it's like, see, people wait for YouTube drops. So nobody really is buying the app. So if I tell you, yo, I just had this crazy battle, it's on this app. All right, the app's name is XYZ. I just battled Loaded Lux, but you gotta pay to watch this battle, bro. You support me, it's $25, but you get a whole bunch of dope battles on there. Niggas be like, I'ma just wait till it drops on YouTube.
Yeah.
Right.
So even if I promote this battle, being a battle rapper, that's why I say, yo, shout out to these females who got OnlyFans. Now they know how it feels to be a battle rapper trying to push a brand. You feel what I'm saying? Because nobody want to pay for this shit. They want to see it for free. And that it just you could push this app so much to people that it gets to a point where it's like, all right, 3 battles and dropped and you don't got the app already, then there's no point.
I won't say they don't matter, But I agree with the second half, like the buzz after the battle, when you get on the line, like even like us doing this right now, doing this recap show, me and Iraq, like, yo, this shit was 8 out of 10. Like this shit was amazing. Now niggas are gonna be like, damn, I wish I went to that event. Let me go to the next one. Or they'll be like, yo, I can't wait to see them drop. Matter of fact, oh, the pay-per-view is still available.
Let me
Yes.
go grab the
You
pay-per-view
want to
type
see
shit.
CJA versus Mike P? You can go right ahead, pay that $25 on that iBattle app, and you can go watch that right now. You don't have
Okay,
to.
so let me put you on the spot, Stacks. You went to the event. You loved the event. It was that enough? Let's say you went to 3 more events, 2 more events like that. Would that be enough for you to invest in buying the app to watch more iBattle
I have
apps?
the app.
Oh shit. Oh shit. She just said the truth.
Fuck you, bitch.
Okay.
I
All
have,
right.
but I'm gonna keep it real with you. I'm gonna keep
Mhm,
it all real with you.
mhm.
I never really watched iBattle like that, but
Yep.
that's because like of other things. But I I whatchamacallit, I got it for Chow Time to watch Chow Time back. To be honest with you, who y'all
Mhm.
want to see me battle from NE? I don't care about nobody from NE. The person that I want to see LSG battle, which I've already spoke to him about battling, is Bricks Belvy. I think that will be a great fucking battle. Bricks
Mhm.
Belvedere versus LSG. I feel
Mhm.
like their styles are great. I already hit Bricks about it. He said he's familiar with LSG. He would do it. I let them niggas know over there at TBL because Brick said he would want to do it in New England. I already hit them, told them that would be a great battle. I think that would be a nice little name for him because Bricks is very known and their styles are very similar and there's respect there already. That's who
How
I
do,
battle. If he battles somebody from New England, I
He
really
said
don't know.
3 in New England. I mean, bro, will smoke J2. J2 lucky that LSG can't get the intercontinental title because he would have took that from him.
wait, whoa,
So,
wait, whoa, wait, whoa.
yeah,
Say that again. He would do what to J2?
he beat him.
Stacks, do you feel like LSG would beat J2?
He could. Yo, LSG almost beat Vic. If he would have came clean with his rounds, to me, in my opinion, and I said this already, LSG. I told Vic before, LSG to me writes better. His material is better. Like he writes better. But Vic big broed him, little broed him, whatever. Another question: do I have anything to prove in NE being that I made a name outside of it? Um, I don't think it's that you have anything to prove in NE, but I think people would like to see you show more love to NE because there's a lot of people that want to battle you because they do see you as somebody who is a great battler and that has a lot of talent. And I think you should give some people shots out here to battle you because I think it would definitely help them out, and I think you can learn a lot from anybody you battle, to be honest.
All right, but now here's the thing, right? Now here's the thing. Truth that you being a battle rapper, right? You
Mm-hmm.
know this just as well as I do. A lot of people around your area don't care. When you're coming up, you could be fire.
Mm-hmm.
Until you make your name somewhere else, they don't want to. They don't fuck with you until it's what can you do for me now
Mm.
type deal.
Okay.
You feel what I'm saying? So
Yep.
he, they
But
didn't
was
nobody
that like
want to.
that with LSG? I thought LSG has a lot of respect in New England.
He does, right? But when did he start getting it?
I thought he's been getting it. I don't know. Maybe I don't know some things, but from when I was
There was a point where he didn't want to battle in New England no more. You remember that? You
not
remember
really. No.
where LSG didn't want to battle in New England no more because he felt he wasn't getting. And this was then I don't want
Oh,
to hear
yep.
nobody say
I
this
know.
is no
Oh, yep.
DWI
Yep. Yep.
bias and
Yep.
this or nothing.
I
This is a
remember.
whole hundred. He didn't
Yep.
want to battle in New England because he felt he wasn't getting respect or they wasn't putting respect on his name they should
Yeah.
have.
I
So he
remember.
started booking outside and he was like, "All right, if you want me to battle in New England, I want a big bag." Now it's
That's every CT nigga though. Every season
Yeah, I get
they
it, but it's that after his ghost battle,
and that
bro.
because
You
that
feel what I'm
ghost
saying?
battle was fucking insane. That's one of my
But
favorite
now
watch.
look at how long it took though, because even when he was battling before, he was still going nuts. But it took for him to battle a name like Ghost outside of New England because nobody in New England was giving him Ghost.
Yeah,
You feel what I'm saying?
yeah.
So that having to give back, kick back type shit, I feel like that.
He
Nah,
doesn't have to though. That's why I'm saying he doesn't have to. It would be nice if he did. If he did give people those opportunities to battle him, he doesn't have to though. Like I said, I don't think he has anything to prove. I think it would be cool if he does give people shots out here because people do want to battle him, and I think you could learn from anything. Like you know what I'm saying. Like he can learn from anybody that he battles. You feel me? Big or small. So like for me, I feel like it will be cool, but he does not have to. No, he does not have to.
I don't think it'll be all right. But again, I'm basing this off of like as a battle rapper myself. Like
Yeah,
if you
yeah.
ain't support me, ain't rocking with me until I actually went out and did some shit. Now it's give me nah, nigga, no, hell no.
Yeah.
What is LSG stock today?
Meaning,
His stock, is his stock high? Like if Wise wanted to book him on King of the Five, or if they wanted to book him on USB, does he have to be main event, and does he have to command a lot of money?
Yes. Well, I think he should be main event. Yes.
yeah,
Like
respectfully,
the five or USB,
Mhm.
those two. Yes.
yeah,
Okay.
Yeah.
respectfully.
He does.
Okay. What about NBA or 413?
NBA got and see this is the
No.
thing. And
Be
NBA got hitters though. NBA got like their like he would have to go. He could, yeah, absolutely.
he
Main
could
event,
Yeah,
be
because
could
him versus
main event.
Riz would be a main event off
he
It
the
would
could
rip.
have to
be
be.
main
That's what I'm
event there,
saying.
but I feel like with those specific, I feel like they weren't active while he was starting to really get hot and active. Like when he started being on his roll and shit, he started really battling. Four was
Hmm.
4-3. Like you know what I'm saying. So I don't think he would have to be because that crowd wouldn't be necessarily looking for him to be a main event at 413. To go to 413, we're looking for people that haven't been outside since 413's been outside. Now, if he was battling one of those people, then yeah, he could be main event. But I feel like when it comes to like that league specifically,
Hmm.
no, I wouldn't even think of him being as a main event because I feel like
He
they
would
would
have
be their
if he
objective
went
is
to
different.
NBA. If he went to NBA, he would have to be main event because he would have to battle Riz. Who else? Who
Hmm.
else over
Yeah,
there would really be on a level of battle LSG?
I
Respectfully,
don't
it'll
even know
only be Riz.
who is NBA for real because I feel like it's never been made clear that who is their roster.
Riz, Drew, Fox, Benson, if and when he decides to come back.
I thought Benson.
Um,
Holy shit, I didn't know.
yeah, okay. What's next for LSG then?
I just
And
told
if you just booked him in iBattle, who would you book him against?
I will book him against Bricks Belvy.
Okay.
Bricks Belvedere. That's who I would love to see him battle. I would love to see that battle. I think that would be
I would
great.
Right.
like this. I would
No,
like
all
to see
right.
him versus
So the
somebody like
event,
Ty May.
he's booked with him in August. Who does he battle in May?
Ty Main.
Mm.
So you're saying we need to get Vic. I mean, we need to get LSG names still outside of the region, more names that are higher up, more not top tier names outside of any, but more names outside of any,
Yeah,
right?
Yeah,
to me, like
because
to me,
you
like
got to
when I
step
spoke
outside and fight. You got to fight big dogs in other houses and other yards in order to, you know what I mean, really get established. Like, you're not going to send him to NBA and be like, all right, you about to battle,
Anyone.
you know what I mean? You're going to battle somebody over here that's not of your caliber. We're gonna have you come over here and battle somebody who just wants a shot right now or somebody who they want to battle you. You're not
Right.
going to do that. But if you take it where like, all right, we know what LSG is capable of, and this is for anybody. LSG, just DJ. You know what they're capable of doing. So
Hmm.
you're not gonna give them somebody who you feel is gonna make a great battle with them. You're gonna give them somebody who got the potential to kill them. and see
All
what
right.
they do then.
So unfortunately, I have to call time on this
Mm-hmm.
5 o'clock shadow. But the next discussion we have, the next show I would like to have with y'all, if possible,
Mm-hmm.
who leaves New England? Who's ready to take off to leave New England? Like a Pressure, like a Just DJ, maybe even like a J2, like a Gutter, like a there's Jagger Josh. They're like there's nothing for them to really prove in New England anymore. So like those five leave. Vic leaves. Who of this not new class, just who period is next up to fill those shoes? I want y'all to think about that, and then we'll talk about it later.
Okay.
All right. It's your boy Truth It here with Big Stepper Stacks, 5 o'clock Shadow Battle Review. Salute to Iraq, the great DW Iraq. It's your boy
DWI,
Truth It.
disrespect the wave that ignorance won't fly. You know the vibe.
Oh God,
He got the look at him. He got the whole phrase down and everything.
this is crazy.